Good evening, folks. I hope all is well with us. Haven't been on here in a few nights, so just been busy cleaning some pipes up. I was cleaning a couple of my Eric Nording pipes up. The stems were getting bad oxidation on them, so I cleaned them up, and this is how they came up, just by hand polishing. That's that Eric Nording. They were pretty dirty. I got that one done, and this one I haven't got a buffer at home or anything like that. It's just some polish and mesh pads, but I still think they came up not bad. Much better than what they were. It's Eric Nording pipes. And tonight I'm smoking some Irish mixture tobacco inside a new Mr. Brog pipe. It's called the Shamrock 303. Now, I've had a few of these Mr. Brog pipes. They're made from pear wood, but they actually smoke really well, and I think it's a really nice pipe. It's like shaped like a cauldron. It's 9mm, but I don't use the filter, so this is its first smoke. The Irish mixture, just in case some of you haven't seen it before. Looks a bit like this. My pipe there. It's quite a nice tobacco, nice cut on it. You can see that alright. Whiskey. Ushjaba, water of life in Gaelic. That's a room note. I get that straight away. Whiskey. Now, I'm not a drinker. I stopped drinking years ago, but that is unmistakably. Oh, I hate these things. Hope that's the right way down for you people if you see it. But it's Irish whiskey. Irish mixture, sorry. Irish whiskey. Where am I getting that from? But that's what it smells like. Now, lighter, jumper. Let's get to it. Straighten the stem up a bit. That is a nice tasting tobacco. I have smoked it before, but it's nice. Now, I have the two pipes I'm cleaning. This is it's a very small Peterson Dublin, but there's a, because the stem is getting oxidation treatment, so I'll show you when that one's finished. And this is an old one built way back from the 1920s, believe it or not. I got that on eBay find. And it goes way back to the 20s. I can't even see. It's a 317, and Peterson, but it's a 317 KP Peterson. Now, as you can see, it's a really old pipe. The walls are worn thin in it. It's absolutely tiny wee pipe, same as my other one. Just getting the stems fixed up. So I'll come on tomorrow night once I've finished cleaning them up, because they really needed a cleaning. But yeah, I won that. The second one I showed you there, I won that on an eBay bet. And yeah, Viking Pipers had some lovely pipes up lately. I seen that one, was it the Shield, the Dwarf Shield pipe. That was really nice Viking Piper. I've got a few of these pipes. I got them from a company called Dr. Watson. There's a company called Dr. Watson, and they make exotic pipes. I had the Dutchman, the boat. It was I'm trying to find them. I put them in the house somewhere, and they are in a box. I will come across them. There's a few exotic pipes I've got like that. Just trying to find them. I'm sure I'll come across them again. It's getting really cold at night.
Frosty. Very frosty.
It's bright in here because I got one of them halogen heaters, and it's warm. It's so warm. Because it can get cold in here at night, so I just bought one of them halogen heaters. It's not bad on the electricity at all. It's getting that dark.
It was dark at 4 o'clock. PM UK time.
Aye, dark at 4 o'clock this afternoon, PM, 4 PM UK time. Hey, so Scotland made it to the World Cup, beating Denmark 4-2. So Scotland will be going to America in the World Cup. I don't suppose we'll get that far, but at least be qualified. Got a new Savinelli pipe that came through the other day. That is the Savinelli 606 Roma. That was a new pipe. I purchased it. So I'm quite delighted with that. 9mm, well, 6mm. But yeah, she's absolutely stunning. Lovely stem. There was another one, I think it had, I can't remember the colour of the stem. It was red, or I can't remember, but I preferred that one because it just kind of went in with the wood naturally. It kind of just blends in with the wood. Terrific smoking pipe. It's got a deep bowl in it, as you can see. It's a fantastic smoking pipe, so I'm pleased with that. So what I'm doing at the moment, I'm just the vulcanite stems are terrible for getting oxidation. So I'm just cleaning some of them up at the moment, like the Nording pipes. I was cleaning them up, and like the other two small pipes I had there, the two small Peterson ones there, I'm just getting the oxidation of them, so I should have that done tomorrow. I'll just get the mesh pads on and take it down. Then I've got Savinelli pipe cleaner. I'll just put some of that on it, leave it for a bit, leave it, put it on my finger and just leave it on for about 10 or 15 minutes, and that's all I did with the other ones. And I just wiped it off with a cloth and it came right up. Yeah, but they're such dainty wee pipes, you know. They're so small. But I've got other one there too. I've got this other one. I think that's like a Zulu, or I'm not too sure if it's a Zulu, but it looks like one. But that's gonna be quite small. That's another Peterson. As you can see, I'm a big Peterson fan. But you know, if you're just wanting a 15-minute smoke, fantastic for that. on Monday there, I was down at the church, and the road to recovery, it's for people with addictions, but it's for people, anything, anyone can come, but it's based on the foundation of Christ. Now, it really hit me hard because the lady that was holding it was asking everybody what was their favourite story in the Bible. Some were saying Matthew or Job. I said Job, and there's other ones were coming up to maybe Joshua or John. But then she just came up with this little verse from Luke chapter 23. The crucifixion of Christ. The two thieves on the cross, and Christ was getting crucified, nailed to a cross, and the other two were nailed on either side of him, and everybody was insulting Christ on the cross and cursing him and saying, oh, if you're the Son of Man, if you're the King, why don't you come down and save yourself? And the other thief just shouted across at him. He said, don't you fear God? He says, we are getting punished for what we done. We are here justly, he says, for our crimes. But he says, this man, he said, he has done nothing wrong. And he turned round and said to Christ, Jesus, he says, remember me when you go into your kingdom this day. And Christ turned round to him and he said, truly, truly, today you will be with me in paradise. Now, just think about it. You're waiting on death, and it shows the love and compassion of Christ, the love that he's got, that he forgave that man there and then just by coming to him and believing in him. The compassion of Christ. Now that is amazing. It's not what we can do for God, because God has already done it. We don't have to be climbing up ladders to do great things, because Christ has already done it. All we have to do is believe. That's such an amazing story. I'd encourage some of you to go and read it in the Bible, Luke 23. Because it just shows you how quick God can forgive. It shows the love and mercy of God. Remember the mustard seed? Look how small a mustard seed. Do you plant it and see how it grows? Its roots spread everywhere. Now we're the mustard seed. Once it's instilled in us, it'll grow. It's not about how theologically minded we are. or about how much we know about the Bible. It's about faith and what we cannot see. Because we all have to leave this world and we all have to have something to believe in. And by believing in Christ, I guarantee you're saved. The wide road's easy to take. We can do anything we want because we've got the freedom of the will to do what we want. All the bad things in life, we can all do it. You know, I've done a lot of regretful things in my life, and it was so easy to do. But trying to do good by God without Satan attacking you all the time. You're in a battle every day between good and evil. So grasp onto Jesus while we can, because we only get one shot at this life, and he is not to be ignored, because he is real. We believe everything else in history. Christ was the most important man ever to be written about. So believe, and the joy it can bring your heart and security, you'll know it when you feel it. Yeah, this is a good wee smoking pipe from Mr. Brog. Yeah, we don't have to buy expensive pipes, and you know, look at corncob pipes. They're dead plain, but yet they smoke good. Mr. Brog pipes are made out of pear wood, and he makes lovely shapes of pipes, and they smoke fantastic. But they look better than corn cobs. You get one for about 20 pounds, 20 euros or $20. Some of them are 35. But that's not bad for a nice pipe, especially if it smokes well. Christmas round the corner, ladies and gentlemen. I wish I could learn to smoke with a filter. I just find there's nothing wrong with filters. You know, heaps of people use them. I just find when I'm smoking a pipe, well, just personally for me, that you're restricted with a filter, not from flavour or anything like that, possibilities, but the control of the pipe. Because the filter only gives you so much. Once you stick a filter in, that's it. You know, you haven't got absolute control over it. While if you haven't got a filter in, you might get some gunge coming up through the pipe at the very bottom of it. But you've got the full control over the draw. You haven't got full control with a filter. You've got full control without a filter. I've noticed that since a long time. I've kept going back to filters and trying it, and I've kept going back and trying it. Gosh, I've rattled on. Yeah, but it's that Irish mixture is nice. I'm not a connoisseur, but I can definitely taste like whiskey, a whiskey nutty taste. And just as you draw it in, when you get that right in the tip of your tongue, it's got a nice sweetness to it. So folks, let me know what you think of Mr. Brog. And let me know if you prefer filters or non-filters. Let's have some comments on that. Hit like and subscribe if you want. That'd be nice. And that'll be me for just now. So take care of yourselves. May the Lord be with you. And may your pipes always be filled. And may the wind always be at your back. And let your pipes blow free wherever you may be. Take it easy. God bless. Over and out.